Excuse me, y'all. It's cold in New York. Give it a few minutes. Good morning. Good morning. Whoever's in the room. I can't see. Here, y'all. Welcome. I'm Maria. Come on down. Who's up with me tonight, y'all? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year if you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. Ace of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, truth teller. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Got something. Oh, boy. How you doing? Who's in the room? Hey. Hello, Truth. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Happy holidays to you and the fam. Hope all is well. What's goody? What's going on? How you feeling? Spiritually, I'm talking about. You know, sometimes we forget to tap into our spirits and we go about our daily lives not realizing the true blessings hidden right underneath our noses in disguises, which is the miracle of just being alive, having another day to, make things right. I hope I'm trying not to let my phone fall. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, okay, you're looking. You don't have to look that far. You're always connected to your spirit. You just gotta allow the universe to open up your heart to see and feel it without no one directing you to it. Sometimes it comes in forms of tower moments that you're not expecting. But you know what? This too shall pass. It'll be okay. Yeah. We're about to end a decade long of a lot of trials and tribulations that took place in a lot of people's lives. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing gonna go in vain. You feel me? It's all about your perception and your perspective on your personal situations and how you handle it moving forward. You could take the lessons that was applied and use them accordingly to further your growth and expand your consciousness spiritually so you could either stay on the light or continue to work on your shadow side. And that's where I come in. because I know what it feels like to be in utter desperation, not knowing which way to go, which way to turn, who to ask for help, how to seek answers, how to tap into your own intuition. That comes gradually over a period of time, but you got to become more self-aware and become more alive within yourself and become more aware that everything that happens to us is not to break us down, it's to rebuild us up stronger and a more better version of ourselves. But a lot of people nowadays, they sleeping to the point where they can't see the manifestations of miracles happening in everyday little things throughout their life. Yeah, exactly. Decisions. That's a tough one. That's that Two of Swords energy, you feel me? You always got your heart crossed off from the reality of your own truth. To avoid sparing people's feelings, you jeopardize your own by dimming your own light. And I've put myself in positions where I found myself putting people before myself, and it didn't feel good at the end, but I understand why now. It's a greater purpose behind the pain. Good morning, Sylvie. Am I reading it correctly? Silvey. I still got my vision, y'all. How you doing? Good morning. If you would like to ask a question, you could read the description. I got all that information down and below. I don't do free readings during my lives. I specifically indicate when I have free readings available. Yeah. I was just guided to come online because I know that a lot of people right now, they going through a lot of emotional baggage and they trying to sort and sift through certain things, and my job is to assist in that area. Okay, cool. Sylvie. A Sylvie. Sylvie, like silver. Beautiful. Where you from, Sylvie girl? You from the States? Actually, yes, like silver. I kind of see that, the similarities. Actually, I just did a women's empowerment group. I wish you would have known. It was held on Fridays. All readings are free Fridays. I'm having a tarot party for Christmas Eve, so catch me then. You know, you might get on the list. But yeah, this is what I do now, you know? I've been resting and grounding and meditating, and when I hear what my guides tell me to do, I have to follow it. You understand? You came from a recent trip to Washington State on the West Coast. Oh, okay. One moment, Truth. Let me see. All right. Do you mind if I call you by your first name, or do you want me to call you by your screen name? Truth. I don't want to you know, say what I see on the PayPal, but thank you for the donation. If what's pressing on your heart, let me know so we can tap in. Oh, Virginia State. Forgive me, y'all. I'm not geographically in tune like I used to be in grade school. You know, we kind of age out of that era in our lives. Too many other things to focus on. Feel me? But I know where Virginia's at, girl. You ain't too far from New York City. Okay, give me a moment. Hold on, I don't want to disconnect the live. Let me see. No, I'm pretty sure I'll get back. I'll be able to come back. Um, Ooh, 1 minute. Hopefully, I ain't disconnected live. No, we're still going. We still good? Yes. Okay. Okay, I got you. Truth. I see your question. It's going home right for me. All right, let's get it. All right, let me log out of my thingy. Did I? Can y'all still see me? All right, cool. All right, Truth. No, it's not necessary for you to tell me your zodiac at this time. We're gonna pull some oracles in regards to your question and some tarot. So with that being said, let me clear the space and light up some sage for you guys, okay? And of course I gotta do my little singing bowl because this right here, it's a lifesaver, y'all, I'm telling you. I found this little singing bowl. It's just basically, to clear the vibrations around you and the energies within you and those that are surrounding you. So with that being said, let's get right into your question. Truth teller. Truth teller. That's right. I found out recently that I'm a wizardess. And I was like, what in the world, guys, is a wizardess? And I had to look it up. And it's basically just a female wizard. Someone that is acquiring knowledge. Kind of like the high priestess energy. So my purpose right now is to try to lift those up in need. So, truth teller, spirit. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, and clarity, because it is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, archangels, as I read into the tarot to deliver the divine message to the collective so that they may transmute their energies to serve them for their highest and greatest good of all. I come to you on behalf of my viewer, Truth Teller. He would like to know, Spirit, it's going home the right thing for him to do in this moment in time. And with that being said, I'm going to answer your question with my infamous oracle deck. And we get into your energy in regards towards the messages from the oracle, yes or no. If you get a yes, truth, you're going to receive 2 oracles in the upright and 1 in the reverse. I'm going to shuffle live for you on camera and present to you the outcome from how my spirit guides are going to guide me to show you what is it, the answers that you seek in this moment. So with that being said, let's get it. Do you mind if I say your name that I seen, so I won't, I don't want to dox anyone, but Truth Teller. I got you. Let's get it. Spirit, use me. Conscious universe, open up my mind. Allow me to be the vessel to provide Truth Teller, delving with the truth, wisdom, and understanding. I thank you in advance, Spirit. He would like to know at this current moment is going home the right thing for him to do. What is it that he needs to hear right now to serve him for his highest and greatest good of all? I thank you in advance. And with that being said, my beautiful souls, breathe in love and exhale gratitude. Breathe in love Exhale gratitude. And so it is. All right. 2 more shuffles and we gonna go. If the answer to your question in regards to your inquiry comes out a no, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Truth teller, I'm gonna explain to you why in this moment spirit is suggesting, you know, the answer came out no. But if it's a yes, you'll see 2 upright and 1 in the reverse. And we'll get some clarifications through the tarot to find out your current positions. Show me what I need to know, Spirit. It's going home the right thing for Truth Teller to do at this moment. And thank you in advance. Let's get it. I'm going to pull off the top. First message, we have 1 reverse no. Pardon me, let me move this sage out the way. Thank you. We have another reversal. So in regards towards your question and 1 in the upright, Truth Teller. Let's get it. Now, the fun begins in regards towards your inquiry. You wanted to know if going home is the right thing for you to do in this moment. The first oracle message in regards towards your question, that it came out a no, we have the building blocks in the protection mode, as well as all that glitters. And we all understand the saying that all that glitters is not gold, and it's coming up in the protection mode. So this is very important that you take heed to this message right now in regards towards you wanting to go back home, because the one that came up in the upright is to the sea. So let's start off with your first oracle that came up in the reverse and get a better understanding spiritually. Why is your question coming up a no? Building blocks in the reverse. Number 28. I'm going to place it in the upright, Truth Teller, so you can see the oracle message. Wisdom of the oracle in the upright. The essential meanings of the building blocks oracle represent strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. But because it came up in the reverse in regards to your question again, let me read you the definition in the protection mode as to why Spirit wants you to pay attention to this message more importantly at this time. The building blocks. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or an agreement you have entered, turn the page, that you have entered into isn't right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You'll be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid currently in your life. First oracle in regards towards your message, it came up in the reverse. We got 2 in the reverse, so your question is a no at this time, because everything that glitters, Truth Teller, ain't gold. Let me give you the protection message in regards towards why it's a no for you at this moment. Everything that glitters. Ooh, I'm starting to get chills down my back. Yes. Truth Teller number 16. Reduce that, you get a 7. 7 represents spiritually you are being protected at this time. So right now, if it's ultimately a no, there's a greater purpose for you to remain positioned where you're at. In the upright, the oracle looks this way, and the essential meanings of all that glitters: a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. And because you're in the protection, Spirit has a special message in regards towards your question. Why is a no at this moment? Protection message, everything that glitters. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await you, truth teller. And as a response to that, you have one in the upright. I'm going to read you the essential meanings towards this oracle so you can hopefully gain truth and clarity within your spirit and your soul at this time to understand why the universe is protecting you from what you've been contemplating in regards to whether or not you should return home. Deep down, you know the truth within you. The building blocks are not set on grounded roots. It's time to change your perception and head to sea. Being in the flow is the essential meaning of this oracle. Returning to source, returning to your higher power, your belief, your core systems, emotionally find yourself in balance once again. A natural pattern of events. And pertaining to should you go home, Spirit wants you to know, focus on you, regain and align yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. Balance yourself out to the degree that when you do find yourself wanting to go back home and actually finding yourself headed there, truth teller, the truth is going to set you free from all the masks and illusions that have hindered your progress thus far. The oracle's message to the sea. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. And that sea of life is the regeneration and the restoration within your own mind's eye, body, and spirit. And with that being said, I thank you, Spirit, for the messages that was received in regards towards Truth Teller's question. Now, I'm going to pull you some energies from the tarot, and let's get a better and deeper look as to why your question and inquiry was a no at this time. Spiritually, this is just Spirit guiding you to get you to the core foundation as to why the universe wants you to stay where you're at right now. But let's get into the tarot, and I'm going to ask Spirit to show me exactly what's your current position, what actions you should take, and what you need to let go of at this time. And I thank you for your donation, and I hope spiritually you find peace and solitude in this moment to make the right decision, to do what's best and do what's right for you, by gaining truth and clarity. Spirit of the Most High and Divine, I ask that you provide me with the truth and understanding for truth tellers, greatest and highest good of all. Allow me to see the current position in which he resides. I thank you in advance, Spirit. And so it is. I tap it 3 times, y'all, to clear your mental, your physical, and your spiritual. So you can be open and in tune. To be aware is to be alive, truth teller. Mentally, your current position, Palace of Swords, is coming up for you. This is representing that it's time for you to utilize that throat chakra. Truth teller, it's time for you to relinquish your power from whoever has caused you harm, mentally and emotionally. The Palace of Swords is all of your air quality that you possess within you to articulate and logically move forward and speak your truth. Swords represent your thoughts, what you've been thinking, and what you think is sent out into the universe as a conscious and loving prayer. So in this moment, you're in a decision whether or not you should speak your truth, whether you should protect yourself and your feelings, or continue to do ultimately what is not in your highest good. And Spirit has already warned you that things that are glitterful right now may not be all that is cracked up to be. You feel me? What actions, what should you focus on right now? Page of Coins. New opportunities. Moving towards something or someone and offering your services elsewhere where you know you're wanted, needed, and loved and cared for. Spirit wants you to know with the Page of Coins, you have a new opportunity to start something new in your life. But it's going to take you to make that decision, that final decision, with the Palace of Swords coming up as your ally in your mental body right now, truth teller. For you to come to the conclusion all on your own. No one can make the decision for you. It must be done for your greatest and highest good. Return back to the sea. Return back to source. Because spiritually, your guides are with you right now. If you notice in the back of the oracle image, you see a faintly image of an angel up in the clouds, the gray. So even through the storm, you are being divinely guided. Never forget that. It's all about creating new foundations, setting new building blocks within your own soul, so you'll know can't nobody knock you off your kilter moving forward in regards towards your energy using your throat chakra when you want to speak your truth. What you need to let go of. You need to let go of the false pretenses that you have been under the impression for far too long. And embody the King of Swords energy. Wow, you got the Palace of Swords in your mental space. You ready to go. You ready to spit some truth at some people and let them know exactly where you're at, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Because with the Page of Coins, truth teller, action-wise, you're going to take action to move forward, no matter who comes or no matter who goes. Because at the end of the day, if you can't get right with you and source and your spirit inside of you, King of Swords is about being loving, truthful, compassionate, and being honest with himself first and foremost. You feel me? So ultimately, at the end of the day, the decision is yours. Choose wisely, because everything that glitters is not gold. And I understand during these times, look at the bottom of the deck, truth teller. I'm telling you, lift the veil. Lift the veil and set yourself free. Two of Swords energy. I believe we was just talking about this before we started the reading. It's time to remove the blockages. Let go of the fear of speaking up for yourself and allow Spirit to guide you towards a new opportunity with the Page of Coins. Because at the end of the day, it's about setting your foundation right so you can allow those nearest and dearest to your heart to come in and serve them with justice and truth. I thank you, Spirit, and I thank you, Truth Teller, for your inquiry at hand. I hope it was able to provide you with some more clearer insight as to the steps, mentally, physically, and spiritually. What is it that you need to do to serve you at the end of the day? Because even though we all seek that home, you are already home. Look in the mirror and smile. Because the truth is, with the King of Swords, if we can't be honest to thy own self, how can we be honest to anyone else around us? Lift the veil, Two of Swords energy. And then that's when the miracles will come. I thank you in advance, Spirit. I'll close this reading out with love and light, truth, wisdom, clarity, peace, and understanding. And so it is. Thank you, Truth Teller. Yeah, I was just picking up an energy of discontent within your spirit. But notice, Truth Teller, when everything is said and done, spiritually, your heart knows the truth, whether or not you know where you need to be at this moment in time. And if something is preventing you from going back home, it's for a greater purpose. It's time to stand in your truth. You feel me? Lift the veil off, and all is going to be well. Thank you. I appreciate your inquiry. I pray that it finds you in the best of mental health moving forward. Because the holidays is, we all struggle with those decisions. But sometimes going backwards can hinder our progress in moving forward. Even though they say you got to go back to your past to pick up those pieces in order to move on into your future, let's focus right here in the present moment. What does truth teller? What does truth teller ultimately know inside of your own mind? What's the best thing for you to do to protect your energy and your heart? Use that throat chakra, even if you gotta meditate 5 minutes at a time. The truth hurts, but it will set you free. Trust and believe that. Thank you. I love you. I hope I helped you in some form or fashion. That's my ultimate purpose. But I didn't pick up any negative vibes or intentions on your end. But it's something that you have to rebuild within your sacral chakra. Do you know what your sacral chakra is? It's the root core belief systems of what was embedded in you since birth into your current position. Change your beliefs and everything around you changes for the better. Yes. Okay, guys. I got another request. Give me a moment. I hope I won't disconnect. 1 second. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie's here. Where you at, Stephanie? Oh, there you go. Hey. Wow. Good morning. I'm shocked. It's so early in the morning and you here. Yes. Thank you for your donation. Yes. All right. You want to type in your question in the chat? Everybody, please send healing vibes to Truth Teller in regards towards his question. It came out of no, but Spirit came through and opened up his eyes. The Two of Swords. Lift the veil, Truth Teller. Peace and love, my brother. Stephanie Willis. Wow. You see the big Kool-Aid smile I got on my face right now? It's been a minute. Okay. Okay, what does Spirit want? What does Spirit want me to do about your love? Okay, what does Spirit want me to do about your love interest, Stephen? Okay, let's. Good morning, Divine Goddess Laura. Beautiful. Yes, you're never broken. What, you remember the goddess name, Stephanie? If not, I'll remind you. Aquilanda. Yeah, her name was Aquilanda, if I'm not mistaken. But we can hit that deck soon as I ask your question in regards towards your inquiry. So you would like to know? Yes, Aquilanda was her name. Correct. Okay, Miss Willis. Let's get it. You know what? I'm being told to pull out the Mermaid's deck for you in regards towards your inquiry. Because the mermaids are all about love, and they want you to tap into that self-love. So let's get right into it. Stephanie Williams, you want to know what the spirit wants you to do in regards towards your love interest, Stephen. Absolutely. We can find out right now, energetically and spiritually, what is it that the universe has been guiding and positioning you to set forth towards. And with that being said, excuse me. Happy holidays, everyone. Oh, excuse me. I tell you guys, this weather is so unpredictable. It was like 50 degrees in New York, y'all. Let's get it. Okay. Here we go. Breathe in love. Clear out any clutter in your heart. Open up your mind, Stephanie. Exhale that gratitude. Breathe in love. Exhale gratitude. So it shall be. Stephanie Willis. I called you Williams again. I apologize. Spirit just showed me an image of you rattling and shaking to speak your truth. There's something that's intimidating you in this moment in regards towards your love interest when it comes to you and Stephen. So let's go deeper and find out exactly through the Mermaid's Oracle. What is it that Spirit wants you to know to serve you for your highest good in this moment? Spirit, I ask that you use me as the vessel, conscious universe, open up my mind, heart, body, spirit, and soul to deliver the message, the divine message for Miss Stephanie Willis's greatest and highest good. She would like to know, what is it that you want her to do in regards towards her love interest, Stephen. Show her what she needs to hear right now. Allow me to be the messenger to provide her with the truth, to set her mind at ease. I thank you in advance, Spirit. And so it is. Mind, body, spirit. The first oracle, we have the timeout. Spirit wants you to become more aware. Contemplation is needed at this time, Stephanie. Find some solitude and time alone to gather your thoughts, okay? The Selkie and her skin is the second oracle in regards towards your love inquiry with you and Stephen. Reclaiming your authenticity. I'm telling you, Spirit showed me an image of you struggling with your throat to verbalize your emotional state at this time. Is he your twin flame? I'm picking up a strong twin flame vibe between y'all two. But there's something inside of you that is afraid to be the authentic Stephanie because you're afraid of that Five of Cups energy, sadness, loss, and remorse. But we're going to go deeper because this is just an overview in regards towards your question. So Spirit, show me, what is it? Water flight. Stephanie, it's time to lift the heaviness, burden the cast your burdens away. Don't fear speaking and being authentic and saying exactly where it is that you are at right now in regards towards this connection. And with that being said, what do you want? You wanted spirit to show you the way. Stephanie, in regards towards you and Steven's connection, you know the way. And the only way is to go through it inside of yourself. Sanctuary, rest, rejuvenate, time out, give yourself a break. Because everything happens according to the universe's plan for us, for our greatest and highest good. And know one thing, when you reclaim your power and you stand in your throat chakra truth, you open up that crown chakra, meaning your mind, you'll see the truth for what it is. But with that being said, let me get you the definition for what time out represents through Spirit's ultimate divine purpose for you. Number 36. Reduce 36. 6 plus 3 is 9. Synchronicities, baby. Everything comes together for a greater purpose. And a 9, you're almost to a completion. You seeking the truth. But know one thing, Stephanie. The truth is already residing within you. Let's get it, y'all. The essential meanings is awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone, Stephanie. The divination. When this card comes forth to be with you for a time, it's your time to consider what you truly think, feel, believe, and know by having some time alone. Without humans, specifically, as you can never be truly alone. The experience of your life has already given you a deep wisdom. It is time to strip away the sophistications and the contradictions and go right down to the heart and marrow of what is it you have learned in your lifetime so far. And that will be in a deep quiet of the shoreline and no one around. It could be a great time for you to become more quieter, more of a listener to your own thoughts, to observe how you react, what you respond to, and discover how to proclaim your individual soul amongst all that is. If we understand that we are cared for, that we are loved, that we are children of this planet and of the stars, the need for fighting to ensure our survival may no longer take place. We each have a responsibility to each other, Stephanie, yet we must maintain our own I can't say that word, y'all. Forgive me, Stephanie, but serenity means the God in you, the divine, the goddess that's already never not broken. The message is going to continue, Stephanie Willis, to remain the same, because I don't recall all of the messages I give to my clients offline, but I do particularly remember you. And spiritually, the message is continuing to tell you the answers you've been seeking reside in you. It's time for you to fall back, unplug from mass communication, the news, all that. Give yourself a break. Because at the end, when you do, you're going to reclaim your power, Stephanie. I keep telling you, relinquish that power. Don't give your power to no one. It's just you and Source right now. Spirit is trying to let you know. What is it that you want Spirit to show you? Spirit is trying to show you. It's time for you to go in hermit mode. That's the energy and the visions that I'm seeing right now as I speak to you. Number 25. 5 plus 2, Stephanie, is a 7. Am I correct? 7 represents lessons that are in focus. You have to have patience and determination and the will and the drive to free yourself. Let's get it. Number 25. Here we go. Spiritually, the Selkie and her skin. Because once you're comfortable within your own skin, you know you've come home to who you truly are, Stephanie Willis. The divination for this oracle is, if this card has come to you, it is time to dance, to be free, Stephanie, and to join with groups of women who wish to be simply free. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma and even a political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, and without couples around you. The joys of being single or being free. A time to leave a family and partners for a while. To claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to take care of you. This may be a code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular timeout in the safe haven. It is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. In other words, Stephanie Williams, Spirit wants you to live and let live. It's time for you to reclaim your power back so you can ultimately know where your truth ultimately stands. Do not support, practice, or companies that benefit from seal hunts that take place. Visit the lands of the Selkie lore and the legend, the Orkney Owls in the far north of Scotland, Iceland, and the Scandinavians, Northern Ireland, and her cold seas. Or travel of visions, past life memories, and dreams. Set your Selkie free. Inevitably, Spirit is trying to show you right now with this oracle. Wow, this is beautiful. You are being so guided right now. You want the truth. It's inside of your heart. You've been avoiding speaking that truth for far too long. The connection between you and Stephen can only grow, but you have to release something from the past. And with that, it's time for you to take a water flight. Water, water. All this is water. Water's cleansing. It's time to set yourself free. And here we have number 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 5 is reduced to change. Spiritually, it's time for you to change your perspective on the connection between you and your love interest, Stephen. Let's go deeper with that. Okay. Water flight, girl. It is time to allow yourself freedom to feel and to express those feelings. This will release and let go of some of the weight you have been feeling that may have actually manifested and physicalized in the more weight on your body, a sense of discomfort when moving, less flexibility, and a feeling of being clumsy at times. This re-involvement with your emotions can also be nurtured by allowing tears to fall, connecting with your own inner sea of emotions, girl. And if you are a woman, by connecting with the womb. If you are a man, you may develop a new appreciation of the feminine nature and of your own emotional wisdom. Men and women alike who receive this card may wish to spend more time healing. Time out. Find your inner true power. Release and let go of the burdens of the emotional baggage of the past. It all comes together, Stephanie. The weight of your form that you experience on land will vanish, and likewise you will release any worries, your deep sadness, and that sense of being overwhelmed that you so often experience. The freedom of water can be yours emotionally, physically, and your spirit will take an underwater flight. Wow. Let's get into the tarot. Let's find out what your current position is. But Stephanie Willis, we need to see what chakras is being blocked, because what is preventing you from speaking and taking your power back in this situation? Emotionally, you just got to open up and tell yourself the truth. What does Stephanie Willis ultimately want with this connection? And don't be afraid to speak it. out loud. Manifest it. Let's get it. Show me the current position of Miss Willis. Whoa, that was fast. Magician. Again, Stephanie. You have all the resources and the tools. Spirit has ultimately given you the articulation, the logic, the air quality. You have the resources financially, materialistically. It's up to you to take your power back to manifest a new beginning. If you want something, you got to go out there and put effort into investing not only in yourself by reclaiming your power, but standing in your integrity with that magician energy mentally. You possess that ability right now. Let's see, what action should you take with that magician energy in regards towards you and Steven's connection? Show me what I need to know, Spirit. Oh. And the orange represents your solar plexus chakra. It has something to do with your emotional state right now. You're very imbalanced and unstable, and you're fearing the worst. But Spirit wants you to know all of this is being karmically divine. The Wheel of Fortune. What have you been putting out that you want to receive back? Take heed and take notice. Become the observer of your own actions. And instead of reacting, learn how to respond and allow patience and time within your own third eye's mind to reveal the truth so you can set yourself free. And you no longer will have to worry in regards towards this connection. Because spiritually, what's the outcome, Spirit? What can Stephanie do to serve her for her highest and greatest good in regards towards her love interest, Stephen? And the green represents your heart. The Wheel of Fortune comes around full circle. If you want to receive the love, Stephanie, unconditionally, Spirit is suggesting in regards towards you and Stephen's connection, unconditionally open your heart and become more vulnerable without fearing the repercussions of you internally expressing what is it you desire within this connection. And then the burden will be released. What's the advice? What's the outcome, Spirit? I thank you in advance. Death. Death. Do you know what death represents? For every ending, there's a new beginning, Stephanie, and the death must happen within you. You must die to the old Stephanie, that fearful little girl that is afraid of repercussions of speaking her truth. Don't stand there in fear of trembling and shame and guilt of things of the past. Spirit wants you to know you possess that magician energy to die to the old and create and be risen up like the phoenix rising. Girl, you have that energy right now. It's time for you to take it and run with it. Because through death is when you'll be able to open up your mind. Purple represents the brow, the third eye. The third eye is simply your intuition, that high priestess, the secrets that you are harboring within your own soul that you're afraid to open up, to become vulnerable with your heart chakra. But know one thing, everything happens in divine timing. But you must take an effort and rebalance with that magician energy. Because look, if you see standing right behind her, it's the old Stephanie right here. That's the Stephanie that's about to die. And you're going to be reborn into that empress, that beautiful princess shining bright like a diamond. Look at the crown chakra being awakened. It's time for you to become enlightened, Stephanie. And let Spirit continue to guide you to do what's best in your favor. in regards towards this connection. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower is coming. You can't avoid this Tower, and I suggest that you spiritually become more aware with the third eye. Don't be afraid of endings, because through endings you have the opportunity to create a beautiful new beginning. And with the transformation coming through the Tower moment, Tower is not bad, Stephanie. The Tower, check it out. The Tower is simply death, but in another form. You spiritually are asking, how can Spirit guide you in regards towards you and Stephen? Well, Spirit is speaking and showing you. You got the Tower, your solar plexus, your emotional state of well-being right now is being affected. It's time for you to lift the burdens with the oracle message of the water flight. See, let's get it. I can go deeper, but we almost done, Spirit. Yes. She sees the truth right here. Major transitions and changes is coming amongst a lot of people in the collective. And Miss Willis, I suggest you go check out my daily from yesterday, because I was awoken from my dream, and it kept telling me, do the daily, do the daily. My insides, I couldn't sleep no more. And the message is the same here for you, girl. So I truly believe that something in that message is going to resonate on a deeper level. Okay? So it's time to embrace this death energy. Death is just transformation of who you used to be, so you can become aligned and in tune once the enlightenment happens with the magician. So you'll know exactly what steps you have to take. And with that being said, Miss Willis, I thank you for your inquiry, and I close your question and your reading out with love and light, truth and clarity, wisdom and understanding. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Miss Willis. If you would like an in-depth, detailed, personal, you know how to reach me. And I do twin flame readings. And we can go live on Facebook if you need an emergency reading. I offer all kind of services, y'all. Just email me and we can get it in. You're welcome, Stephanie. Absolutely. Oh, hold on. Okay, Stephanie. Yes. Stephanie. Every time I do your energies and I pull your oracles, the message is the same. You are never not broken. Do you understand that? Women's empowerment is going to continue to commence. We got a male in the house. Darren Brown. Welcome. Good morning. Wow, it's interesting to see a man in the room. Yes. Yes, absolutely. We are not. None of us are broken. Because think about it. If we allow things on the outside of us to continue to keep us broken, we'll never be able to let the light within us shine brightly outwards. Let the Tower come. Embrace that change. Death is all about change. 2020 is about to hit us. And there's going to be some major reckonings happening. Not in a bad way. If you have your perspective set on negative, of course we're going to be like, oh, why poor me? This is happening to me. No. It's time to get it, y'all. Yes. But beautiful, you got to focus on your third eye. Your third eye is simply your intuition. That high priestess, Miss Willis. Open up your third eye chakra. Be willing to look at things differently when it comes to relationships and interpersonal connections with those that you're seeking balance. If you want balance, you must restore the balance emotionally within your own heart in order for you to have balance anything outside yourself. And the message from Spirit is you got to lift the burdens. You got to find a way to take your power back and not give it away any further. It doesn't matter who it is. The moment you give your power away to someone, that's when all hell breaks loose. You feel me? But if you stand in your truth and don't be afraid to speak your mind, oh, trust and believe. People will get in line or they're going to keep it moving because that's what Spirit wants you to do. Yeah. And all you got to do is 5 or 10 minutes a night. Everybody say hello to Mr. Darren Brown. We got Truth Teller. You still here with me? Oh, wow. Thank you. Y'all rocking it out with me. Because I'm from New York. Concrete jungles where things are made of. Whatever comes afterwards. That was like many years ago. I don't listen to music like that no more, y'all. I unplugged from mass consciousness in that area. Yeah. Garcias? No. Which Garcias? No, I don't think so. Nah, I'm nowhere near Garcias, but I'm half Puerto Rican and half Polish, if that helps. My last name is Reveron. Reveron. You gotta roll it off the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Reveron. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. All right. How you feel? How your spirit feels, Stephanie? Your nerves your nerves calmed down some? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Trust me. Things happen when you least expect it. Change your perception. The things that we want the most is the things that the universe is gonna deny us until we get with ourselves and set ourselves free. Literally. When you allow people to affect you emotionally and keep you off kilter, y'all, you always gonna be in that inner conflict and confusion, and you always gonna struggle to make a decision that's what's best for you. But spiritually, we are always in tune and tapped into our higher selves. It's only a matter of disconnecting, finding that alone time. You feel me, y'all? Get right with your mind, because your mind is connected to your consciousness, and your consciousness lives the secrets that are untold that we are going to all be revealed to come in 2020. Some shit is about to go down, y'all. I seen it all in a dream last night. I had to put the message out quick, fast, and in a hurry, y'all. Spirit wasn't playing with me. Last time I didn't listen and I didn't pull a message when I was told to, I suffered really, really deeply, y'all. Absolutely. It's about let's not focus on the negative aspects of what's happening to us. We gotta look for we gotta look for the gratitude and have that attitude within us that, it could be worse. It sure could. In life, things can always be worse. But just thank God in the universe. God is the good orderly direction that we all have within ourselves. I'm not talking about the religious God. I'm talking about the God that resides within you, that intelligence that is flowing through your system, your circulatory system right now, that is keeping us alive and in tune and tapped in with who we are to become. Do you have to think yourself into breathing? Do you have to think yourself into telling your inside internal organs to keep you alive? Exactly. That's your higher self. Because spiritually we came from Source, and Source is always with us. And I believe that we have guardian angels. And all you got to do in your time of fearfulness is to call upon the Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael. You don't even have to be a believer. They believe in you and they always with you. True story. I wasn't a believer in spirituality or religion. But it had to take tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. Going through all these transformational depths and not understanding the lessons. It took me 37 years to wake the fuck up, y'all. I'm 40 now. Going on 41. Ain't no shame over here. We all here for a divine purpose. We all have our own course set on record. The question is, how bad do you want to discover the truth within you to set yourself free and not allow outside entities to keep you bogged down to their reality? Let go. Let go. Because it's time to let go. For me personally, I'm letting go of all the burdens of this last decade served me. And I'm transmuting that burdensome energy so it can serve me. So I could serve people out there that went through the pain and the suffering. So I can give them some sort of hope that if I survived it, so can you. It's all about changing. It begins and ends with you. Absolutely. Yes. Excuse me, y'all. I need some lemonade. But guys, the Miss Willis will tell you she was part of the women's empowerment that I do my free readings and oracles for my subscribers on Fridays. We started it off on Friday and it went off without a hitch. But it was 4 hours long. Spiritually, I was drained. Emotionally, I was physically tired. But at the end of the day, I got a sense of reprieve that I was able to provide guidance and wisdom through my experience. And that's the blessings. Giving back. Sometimes you have to give back. You can't keep the gifts that the universe is going to bestow upon you unless you're ready to relinquish and give something back. The smallest little things help. Uplift another spirit. Yes. But I love me some iced lemonade, y'all. Good morning. Hey, talk about it, girl. Don't forget, Christmas Eve, y'all. That's tonight. Yeah. I'm going to start off a live later on tonight. 10, 11 o'clock. And we're going to go on for as long as we can, or as long as I'm able to continue to speak. And we're going to pull some oracles and tarot just like I did now. And it's all going to be for the greatest and highest good of us all. You don't have to be alone on Christmas morning. AKA 12 a.m. break of dawn. You feel me? Because right now, some people don't got family. And I know how that shit feels. To bring in the New Year's. Bring in the holidays isolated. But Spirit wants you to know you ain't never alone. You can always find a way to connect. Yes. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. Girl, yes. Well, you know what my suggestion to you is? Now, you flip the script. You take my voice out of the equation and you replace it with yours. Because I saw that trembling in your voice. You're afraid to speak up for yourself in a lot of areas when it comes to emotionally setting yourself free with connections. Of especially people you don't want to let go of. We have to get rid of the outcome of attachment of the things of this world, y'all. Because if we don't, we're going to continue to suffer in silence. You feel me? Yes, I appreciate that. It makes me feel good to know that I'm able to continue to, have you me in your thoughts. Let me put it like that. But I want you to shift my voice and turn it into your own so you can find your own true, authentic self, like the oracle suggests once again. All right, y'all. I'm going to sign off. It's going on an hour and a half. I got to get myself some more rest for tonight because it's about to be on and popping. Yes, yes. I hope to see y'all there. Just know I'm going to be on late at night, all right, y'all? Yes. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Truth Teller. Yeah, tonight, Christmas Eve. Because I know people got things to do on Christmas morning, but at least we could bring it in together for an hour, half an hour, something like that. All right? Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed and continue to walk in grace and hold your integrity true to your heart, because your word is all you have. It's you in spirit now, y'all. Don't forget that. Don't put your faith in man. Trust in your own self and watch the process provide you what you're looking for. Yes, it's a journey. Let's get it. Yes, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I love you guys. Take care. Peace, love, and walk in grace. I'm out, y'all. Mwah.